I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
How far into the show did you get?
I did finish the first season.
Wow, damn.
Yeah, and I'm starting to see. Honestly, it does a good job of just, like, establishing what Anakin's issues with the Jedi are. Way better than Revenge of the Sith did. Because
Okay, so-
man, Obi-Wan's a fucking piece of shit in this show. That show was seriously character assassination for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What did he do that was so fucked up?
It's not that he did in one individual thing that was fucked up, is that he routinely, over and over again, will put Anakin down to put himself up, to prop himself up, and every time Anakin's uncomfortable with something, he'll be like, oh, well, I guess that means you're the person that has to do it then. You just volunteered for the job. And he'll continually do that over and over and over again to Anakin. So, like, even the first season, he's done that, like, a good 4 or 5 times.
I don't like that because the movie didn't alert that he was like that. So I would a different piece of property that's supposed to connect to the same thing do something so drastic to his character.
The thing is, it's the kind of thing... It actually does kind of make sense because Obi-Wan comes across as the kind of guy who's nice in small doses. Like, you hang out with him, he's cool. You think, oh, okay, he's just this brave, stalwart Jedi. But, like, whenever you spend a significant amount of time with him, you realize, oh, he's routinely making bad decisions over and over again. He really does not know what he's doing.
Since when you became good at binging?
Well, just like with Power and with fucking Lucifer, I told you, I'm binging it because I'm forcing myself through it.
Okay,
I don't
so you're forcing yourself to do it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't fucking like watching that much of the same thing in one day. That's why I was so fucking grumpy when you asked me about it the other day, because I just watched a whole bunch in the sitting. I'm like, I'm just tired. I want something else to do. It's driving me crazy.
Why binge it? Because I'm not watching it yet, so it's not like you're in a rush to do it.
Because I want to know what the fuck is happening in this show.
I kind of do it too, but the idea of binging on that and you didn't make it sound appealing last time, so I was like, eh.
Of course it did, dude. It could have been any show, and I would have been that way, to be honest.
So it is good. It is worth.
It's pretty good.
Okay, cause what'd you say? Cause before you literally said that it wasn't good. He was like, nah.
That's because I was watching a Jar Jar episode, and that got me really pissed.
Okay. Well, next time I ask you that question, try to give me like a neutral. You know what I mean? Like a. Don't make an opinion off of emotion, because you drastically changed my opinion, and that wasn't even the opinion that you really meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So next time you do that, think before you say it, and really give me like a well-rounded, even if you're annoyed at the moment.
It's hard to think when there's Jar Jar on screen. He's just so annoying. I want him to shut up so much.
Maybe these villains are from Rebels too? Those Sith Master dudes.
Maybe, but Ahsoka didn't seem to recognize them, and neither did her, so...
Okay.
I think they're just new for this. Again, I'm sure someone's going to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about that.
Droids. They took the map. Relax. You don't understand. I unlocked it.
So I still think that's a cool hair color.
Yeah.
The purple with she looks like a firebird or some kind of like a flamingo. Because it's like mostly like a violet purple, red, like a fiery red, like almost like an orange hue at the very tip. Like, it's cool.
I'm convinced we'll be seeing a surge of like cosplayers mimicking your look from here on out.
Yeah, it's a cool look, so I assume people will want to do it.
Droids destroyed it.
How many droids were there?
2. I took one out. Ahsoka.
Get some rest.
Wait. You need my help.
No. You've done enough.
That won't be necessary, General. Please, this way. This was one of Morgan's facilities. She supplied raw materials used in the construction of hyperdrive generators for Imperial-class Star Destroyers. Now we're taking them apart and using the cores to power the new ships in the defense fleet.
Do the facilities still employ any of her former staff?
Of course, there's no other way to remain operational. an empire doesn't just become a republic overnight. You will still find ex-Imperials at every level of the new Republic government.
Don't you worry about their loyalty?
Not at all. The average worker doesn't care about the nuances of galactic politics.
Mm-hmm.
They have loyalty so long as they're paid.
And you?
I'm a businessman, General. My loyalty is to my investors. I'll leave the politics up to you.
Cool.
Yes, leave the politics to more known actors.
No HK class?
Assassin droid. I should think not.
Not even repurposed, you know, to stay on schedule?
No, I'm sorry.
I have seen such a droid. I catalog inventory.
Plus, I think she was like the main villain in Sky High as well.
HK-class droid,
Maybe.
I think that's one of the first things. I think that's where I really know her from because I've seen Sky a lot back in
When
the
was
days.
this?
5 rotations ago.
Why didn't you log a report?
The droid carried a high-level security clearance. I could not object.
Where is this droid now?
I believe it is departing on that transport.
Well,
Stop that shit.
yeah, too late to stop him. That droid's gone.
I said stop that
Oh,
shit.
is she in Grindhouse too?
He might be. You never saw Grindhouse. Ooh.
Get the Phantom.
Right.
I guess using the Force can make you withstand long drops and not hurt yourself.
Oh yeah, I mean they did that in the prequels all the time. I mean she learned from the best mentor of that, Anakin, who would survive these stupidly high drops. And now who the fuck is this? Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like one of the two other Sith we've been seeing. So who the fuck is this?
He's like a wannabe Kylo Ren.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm saying it has been a much cooler thing. The second was just a dagger. That really hasn't been done in these major games. I mean, major shows and movies. I think that's a new cool thing to introduce. Like it's like a lightsaber dagger, like maybe like a couple feet, maybe a foot or two in length. You use it for like close range attacks. Like that'd be cool. Lightsabers are pretty much just like concentrated energy, right? Just like shooting up in the air.
Yes.
Dude, why does it look sound like blocks then?
What do you mean?
It looks like fucking like you know how the fucking how the fake ones look?
Yeah.
It looks like a piece like that is on it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't look like pure energy. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like some kind of block. Is like
does when you look at it. Does when you look at it.
It's like a rod.
Close-ups.
It's like a rod.
I know. I'm saying it does when you look at it in close-ups. You know, I mean, it honestly that's just kind of how like light looks when it's just like that. Like a light source just look like the further you are from a light source, the less like distinct it looks. But the more you get a closer look at it, the more you realize how.
I mean, if it would have been a
more detailed
laser,
it is.
that would be understandable. But lasers could go on for like it just cuts off at like this length. Like a laser is going from like one spot to one spot with no real surface stopping it.
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea of the lightsaber hilt is it's supposed to control the energy of the blade.
So you control it so much it makes it stop at a short length.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. It's always something I always worry about. Like why do I say it look like it's a rod? It's supposed to be pure energy, but it's like it looks like a rod is. You know what I mean? It's like a rod comes out.
Especially from far away, yeah. Because in close-ups you can really see it.
It's
Really,
like glowing sticks.
as I keep saying, it really doesn't look that way when you get like a good close-up of the lightsaber.
In the modern movies, like close-ups, like I saw like okay, I see like the energy.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like Kylo Ren's saber, look when you see it close, you see like energy. Like
Well, that's even
like
more
energy, electricity. Like
well, that one's different because that's unstable.
But that's the one that looks the most like raw energy to me.
Because that's the most unstable one. Like here, for most lightsabers, it's supposed to be super concentrated. So it's not supposed to look unstable like that.
Okay.
Kylo Ren, like, they made it part of the lore that he specifically wanted his lightsaber like that because he's an idiot.
Ooh.
I like that. He was using. She was using it as a shield. That was nice. Okay. Darth Maul wannabe.
Well, Kylo Ren's last was like too. He went from the back as well, right?
No, his is like. No, his like went from the sides like a sword. Nope. His never did.
Can't just shoot it down, it would crash into the port city. Just ready a tracking device. And don't miss this time.
Actually, now that I think about it, the first boss from Jedi Survivor has a lightsaber that looks exactly like that one. But it's definitely not her. Completely wrong body type.
Why he looks like Snake Eyes?
I know, right?
The lightsaber.
Where's Storm Shadow?
No, I did not go through your stuff. Did you look under the backup battery? Great. Now hurry up. They're gonna make the jump into hyperspace as soon as they clear the atmosphere.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, that's cool.
What the fuck?
That's cool. It's basically a fucking like it's basically like a fucking helicopter almost. It just keeps spinning. She missed that because she's cool.
Yeah.
She even look at it.
She didn't even look at us. She's like this.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fucking cool Ahsoka is.
Yeah. She's probably the best force user other than Luke, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
right now.
I can't think of anyone alive now that would really challenge them in terms of that.
Yes, it's probably Luke and Ahsoka right now.
Now, Chop!
I'm assuming that's a tracking device they just bought on them.
You got him.
Guess so.
I can't think of what else it would be.
Yeah, that's the crew.
Yeah.
That's probably exactly how they looked in
Yeah, I think it was. It looks similar to the Clone Wars Rebels art style.
It's more me.
the show is called Rebels, right? But that's it.
Yeah, Star Wars Rebels.
Just received a transmission from General Syndulla. It appears.
I assume he's probably in that too.
Yeah, I think so.
He looks he's adapted from a cartoon.
Yeah, he does.
And I think I made that point last episode that he looks like he's adapted, kind of like cartoon. But that's part of why he looks cool. I like her outfit. Like
yeah.
Mando, I guess, has all Beskar, but like all the other Mando armors look so much cooler.
Yeah, because they're all like colored and shit.
Yeah.
They're not like the stainless Beskar looking fucking thing. They look battle worn. Like, look how vibrant and colorful her armor is. It looks nice.
Yeah, it's cool. Imagine her wielding a lightsaber and having force powers.
And having fucking Mandalorian armor. That's kind of OP to have all those at once.
Yeah. Like a combo. That's OP. I look how blue that planet is. It feels like a nice little baby blue. Greenish blue.
Take us out, Padawan.
Oh, she cut her hair. I thought she wrapped it back.
I thought so too. Yeah, wow.
She cut it. Okay.
Oh, that's a shame. I like her old hair
Well,
better.
that's probably how her hair look. Yeah, because you get to see the fucking, like, the colors. Like, it looks so cool.
Yeah, that was fucking nice.
I guess it's now she's in battle, it's probably, I guess, more useful to have short hair.
I mean, well, Varys, it probably is more practical. Less things to get hit, I guess.
She's a soldier, so. And Bo-Katan does this. She just wraps a hero.
Yeah, she just keeps it a bun.
I'm just surprised her and, I forgot, what's the Mandalorian's name? Because I know he said his name a couple times. Forgot his name, though. Whatever.
I did say his name. I'm trying to remember it.
I always thought they were going to bone last season, and then he didn't. I guess they're going to save for another season.
Yeah, probably. Oh, Din Djarin, that was his
Din
name.
Djarin, yeah. That's his name. I'm not a, like, I like Jedi armor a lot better because it looks ancient and comfortable and peaceful. Like, the armor, they look like they want to be bad guys.
Yeah.
Wearing all black in these ridiculous, gaudy ass fucking cloaks.
The appearance of Ahsoka Tano on Corellia troubles you.
It does.
We made a clean escape. She couldn't have trapped us here.
Balin, what do you see?
Her presence in the Force is elusive. And her determination.
Okay, so he used the Force to track people. Like what you said, what she did, Leia.
No, I don't think he's using it to track her. I think he's using it to sense what she can do in a fight.
Oh.
Like I think he's just trying to like, he might be trying to sense the future, which I know a lot of Force users do.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
It's vivid. She's coming.
Oh, was he trying to sense her intentions?
Can prevent our journey.
Yeah, because he did say, "Oh, her presence in the Force is elusive," so I think that's the idea.
There's so few Jedi left.
Sentimental.
Why would they care about Jedi's being around? The Sith Lords.
Yeah, and as Sith Lords, they want to get rid of all the Jedi.
Yeah, but he said it more like, really so little left. Like, why come after them? At least that's his tone gave to me.
Yeah, which is kind of a stupid tone for a Sith Lord to have, because they kind of are your biggest enemy. That would be a first. I
mean, could be Sith Lord? Does you mean you have to be all bad? I mean, yeah, I know, but I mean, there's never been a Sith Lord that, maybe like, I mean, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, but keep in mind, this is also the franchise that has a lot of child murder in it. So...
I thought Anakin was the only one that committed child murder.
No. In the first season of the Clone Wars, there are many attempts at child murder. Even Bladen speaks of the glee of child murder.
Well, talk to George Lucas about that.
Yeah.
He has a problem.
The episode where George Takei was on was the worst about that. Like, he keeps talking about how he wanted to experiment on the civilians and fucking murder children. I'm like, bruh, that's fucking crazy. That's extra.
Right, that was episode 2 of Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah.
Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka Tano.
I'm confused with Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah, that's their fusion name. They got the tar earrings and they fused.
Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah.
This episode was cool. I mean, still whatever. I mean,
I liked it better than the first episode.
Yeah, I'll say that, but still whatever to me.
Yeah, because it did tackle my biggest issue of the first episode, being that it was just too long. It felt padded out points.
Yeah, this is a lot shorter than the other episode.
Yeah, this is like a good 10, 15 minutes shorter.
Fair enough. We did pause a lot, whatever. I did pause a lot, but like it still felt long outside of that, which it was like 57 minutes, and I think
it was.
This one was about.
This was like 40.
Yeah,
43.
Yeah, which is great. You know what I mean? Like a typical 1 hour TV length episode.
Yeah, and I think this works perfect for this show.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't feel like anything was rushed. It didn't feel like anything was padded.
Certain shows need maybe like an hour long, you know what I mean? Like episode.
So
a show like this, I don't think so. I think it's fine.
I didn't think it was necessary in the first episode.
Yeah.
As a couple scenes did feel drawn out. But here, it felt everything was just right.
I mean, they are setting up stuff. They're trying to retrieve this Grand Admiral dude, and when he comes back, supposed to be hell on earth type shit going down. So yeah, I am excited to see. Hopefully, it leads into a nice explosive finale, and I hope these episodes, just like, because first season Mandalorian kind of was the same thing. I think kind of Mandalorian is a little bit better when it was coming up. So this is just a little bit better. This is not much better.
Yeah,
a little bit better.
I'd say around the same idea.
Yeah,
like, they're both good, but not like great.
Yeah, but as I'm saying, even though I still think the first episodes of so far, I think Mandalorian was a little better coming up.
Yeah,
even though still the same impression, it's a tiny bit better. You know, this is like slightly not as good, but I'm gonna give it a chance because maybe after episode 3 or 4, it starts to ramp up. You know what I'm saying?
And unlike Mandalorian, we do have a much more clear idea of where the story is going at first.
Mandalorian was really very. Like it was very episodic
at first,
when it first coming out, and I wasn't digging not for that. Like Star Trek, cool episodics. They do a good job at episodics. Orville was pretty much season 3. New Horizons was basically all episodic. Great, you know what I mean. It worked very well. But this, I feel like it shouldn't. You know what I mean, like maybe a little bit, but mostly like, you know what I mean, like.
Mostly
like I like the overarching plots and working up to those plots.
Yeah, and Ahsoka seems to have that in store for us.
Yeah, because so far it hasn't been it's been a lot more focused on an overall goal.
Yes,
and not just like, okay, we're just gonna do this one-off episode. Like, no, so that's one thing I do like, and I do like Ahsoka in general because of what I saw her doing, Mandalorian. So
Mm-hmm.
And I know she's from the Clone Wars, so I know I'm gonna see a lot of cool things from the Clone Wars. So I'm gonna try to get myself a little well versed in Clone Wars, so I can, come back. I feel if I watch this, I would like be a lot more excited. But
yeah,
because they're treating it, they're treating it like you should have watched it already. You know
yeah, what I mean? They really are.
Which is I get it at the same time. I don't like it, but I understand it because you shouldn't just add pointless exposition. Just to fill in people that haven't watched it. Like if these characters already know each other and come to each other, then we shouldn't have to do a bunch of explaining because that's not how real life will go down. So
exactly, I'm not going to explain to you who I am just because new people are going to be watching this for a new video,
which is fine. You know what I mean? Like So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So until next time, guys.
Yeah. With that being said, like, subscribe. We see you next time for more Ahsoka.